How are we? All right, here I am. There I go. You know, I'm always going to fix the set when I come in. It's all crampy over here. All right. How is everybody? How is everybody? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hi. Saturday night, y'all. It is, what day is this? Like the 8th. Waiting for y'all to come on. Going live. Let's see if you come on. I don't know if you're going to be here or not. I'm waiting. I don't see anybody. So weird. Okay. There you are. I was like, can I get away? Can I sign out and run? Can I go? I can go. Hi, you guys. How is everybody? I had to eat my dinner. I was like starving and I really just pigged out, to tell you the truth. So, again, the lights are playing fuckery over here. Look, it's all shiny. I don't know how to stop it. So this is what you got. This is what you got. You got this bullshit. Hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. I'm here. I don't know how long I'll be here because I don't know. But, oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I was just looking for you. Hi, you guys. All right. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like so discombobulated. I've got stories to tell and things to show and all of that. So I want to tell some stories. Does it? I can't really see these lights. Like one day I'll fix this. Thank you for the super chat. One day I will fix this issue that I have with myself with respect to all of this. I will fix it. So I want to see. Okay. I want to see. I'm trying to see if my video. It's so weird. I want to see if my video played on Patreon because I opened up my Patreon and I posted this month's video. Well, this video over there first. I'm going to post it here. I mean, there, you guys on Monday. I'm like, it was canceled. Why was it canceled? I don't understand. Why would it be canceled? Okay. It was canceled. Did somebody see that? Oh, there you go. BC. Yeah, why was it canceled? I don't know. It said it was rescheduled. That's fucking weird. I haven't been home or looked at it. I'm going to have to go fix it again. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. And every time I try to do something, it's really weird. So I'm going to try to put your eyes look lighter today. You know, it could just be the lighting in my eyes. It could just be the lighting in my eyes, y'all. Says no post yet. Okay, I literally put a movie up to go online at like 6:15 or 6:30 tonight. So, obviously, I'm going to do it while I'm sitting here. Okay, so add a benefit, advanced. Oh, create. Okay, create. I have no idea where it went. I don't understand, except that the person I was doing the video, she didn't want her video up. She took it down. Okay, so, oh my God. Oh my God. That's terrible. The house burnt down. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it's Women's Day. I don't celebrate anything the government wants me to celebrate. As you know, I'm not going to celebrate anything. I'm going to put this video up now and see if it goes up. Yeah, I don't celebrate. I don't need to honor women. I am a woman. I don't need to do it. I don't need a special day to say, oh, yay to women. I have a problem with people that follow the government's direction on that. So I can't. I'm already a chick. Let's see. My eyes look, wait, what? My eyes look particularly bloodshot. What a nice compliment, you ass-biting troll. Yeah, I don't know what the hell to tell you. I don't think my eyes look bloodshot, but hey, to you, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh, PMS, not good. Yeah. No, I don't know what to say to that. Oh, your eyes look, you know what? I'm going to give you a compliment on your public page because I get no attention from my family at home because I look like shit and I am shit and I'm called a troll. So I go on people's pages and I talk to them like a punk ass bitch and just think that I'm not going to get caught. But the thing is, I can find your name on here and I can also find your address. Just saying. Hypothetically, if I want to fucking find you, I can find you. I'm just saying, I can find you. So I'm not going to find you over that, but I could if I wanted to. And then I could show up at your door and go, let me see your eyes, bitch. Okay. I don't know what to say. What is wrong with everybody? Who says that? I have to lower this a bit. It's a bit too high. Okay, I'm lowering the set. We're low. Oh, look, we've lowered the set. The set's been, look. The set's been low. I know they're so jealous. Like, go be a jealous punk ass bitch. I don't know what to say. Yeah, okay. So I'm uploading the video. I'm doing it while I'm talking to you guys so you can see. Yeah, I have a Patreon. I haven't put anything on it. So I'm meant his own eyes. Okay, good. Because I was cussing him out. Okay, I'm putting up the video on my Patreon right now. While you're here. I hate looking down, but, oh, did you? Thank you so much. I'm just putting the video. If I can find the video while I'm talking to you sideways, trying to find the video. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where, I don't know why it wouldn't go up. That doesn't make sense. Canadian, Ottawa, Ontario. Okay, did you guys hear what's happening in Mexico? Did you, Jesus died for us. Yeah, I know Jesus died for us, but here's the thing. Why are we here? Why did he die for us on this planet? And please, do not email me with, life is good. It's about love and light. Some stupid woman did that on here, and I'm like, listen, lady, I don't have time for bullshit like your bullshit, your new age bullshit. Stop with your bullshit. Anyway, I was like, shut up. Yeah, Emily Pike. No, I'm going to talk about poor Emily. I'm horrified. I'm actually horrified that I'm sorry, I'm trying to put this up here, that there is a group home that loses children like that. And we're sitting here talking about men playing sports against women, transgendered men. I don't care about that. I want to know who's killing children. I'm going to say that. Any other problem that you are as an adult, nobody cares. I want life is pain and anger management. That's a good one. I want to know what happened to that little girl. I want to know why we allow little girls, 14, whether they run away or not, and I don't care if she was talking to a little boy. That does not mean she needs to get murdered. I don't care if she's Native American, Native Canadian, alien. She's 14. What is going on? What is going on? Why do we allow these officials in Arizona, by the way, trafficking capital of everywhere of the four corners, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, California, Las Vegas, stop trafficking children until we get angry and get our pitchforks out. The witch hunt. Remember the Salem witch trials? It shouldn't be the Salem witch trials. It should be the child trafficker trials. And we should burn them in a pot of scalding water and cook them. Then dump them in a well. Just saying. No, it doesn't matter what color she is. But you know what? Native girls literally go missing. Native women, Native girls. They just found one, oh my God, I wrote her name down. Morgan Harris in the Perry Green landfill. And I believe that's in Ottawa or somewhere. I think it's in Canada. I don't even know where it is, but they just found her. Native women go missing. Winnipeg, thank you. I was like, where is it? And I'm Canadian and I can't keep it in my head. I want to know what's wrong with these kids. What is happening to them? Why as a country? I know 800. You know, I've been saying this for decades. Why is this happening? Why do we care so much about Orange Man bad, fucking mental case for the last 4 years in the White House, Gavin stupid ass bitch ass Newsom? Why aren't we looking after our children? So why should we support you? Look like you. Oh, I look like I support Gavin Newsom. Yeah, I think that I don't. But thanks for saying stupid shit. You've got to be a troll, right? Like you're a troll. Hi, I'm a troll and I say stupid shit to try to distract. Yeah, they found Guadalajara, just outside of Guadalajara, and I can't remember Jolene or I'll butcher the name of foreign countries because I can't roll my R's. But that country in Mexico, about an hour outside of Guadalajara, they found a farm and they found 4 incinerators, as in crematoriums. 4 crematoriums. So they're killing people all over the place. 4. I do not believe Gene Hackman stuff. Come on now. Who says shit like that? Who says that? You can block them. Yeah, I will when I can't be bothered to do both. Like I'm trying to do 6 things at once while I'm talking. Yes, Jalisco. Yeah, that's exactly right. But here's the thing. What I'm joking. What is happening in this world? What is happening? And we allow it. Nobody has the balls to stand up and go after them because first of all, everybody took the vaccine because they're big scaredy cats. I'm going to start with that. You have some bitch in the government in the White House telling you to take a vaccine. The current president's telling you he's fast tracking it. That's not good. I don't need your shit in me. I'd rather shoot up heroin, you asshole. I don't need that. I don't need it and I don't want it. And don't tell me what to put in my body. Gene Hackman, they're clearly lying. Now it's hantavirus. It's hantavirus. Y'all, it's hantavirus. It's hantavirus. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. First of all, you didn't know why they died. Now it's hantavirus. Did you quarantine those bodies when you took them into the autopsy room with the hantavirus? You lying sacks of crap. They're gaslighting everybody. They're like, hi, let's make up a story about rat virus. I had rats die in my car. You remember that? Do you remember that? Yeah. The Asian people that go hiking or for decades have been wearing masks. So many Asian people I know, they wear masks. Sorry, I'm just writing my tags for this video I'm trying to post about hantavirus. No, I'm kidding. So the issue is, ask yourself, why are they saying that about Gene Hackman when they went through 6 other scenarios? Like, what are they saying? You know what I'm saying? What are they saying? What exactly are they saying? Why are they saying that? What's going on with that? And that's killing my head. Anyway, why are they saying that? Like, you know what I mean? What are you saying to me? Look, I look so weird. I'm naked without these. Anyway, are you saying to me, thank you for that. Are you saying to me, Gene Hackman, literally? Okay, so he may have had dementia, but he changed his will like 2 months before. Oh, I see. It won't be legal because he died of dementia now. Or did he even have dementia? Or did he have dementia and they changed the will? Do you see what they're doing? I know what they're doing. I just, I can't. I just literally can't deal with it. But hantavirus, I doubt that that's what killed them, okay? Or her. Suddenly, she's got this rat virus. I mean, hold on. What do you say, Sloan? If you got a problem with Gavin Newsom, then you're crazy. Unsubscribed. You're a stupid bitch. If you have a problem with Gavin Newsom, I'm going to unsubscribe. Yeah, he burned our city to the ground, you dumbass. Come on. Do you live in LA? And if you, well, obviously you do. Unsubscribe. Bye, bitch. Bye. Yeah, Gavin Newsom. The same Gavin Newsom, the same guy that let everything burn to the ground. That guy? Yeah, okay, sure. Why don't you just be quiet? Yeah, please do unsubscribe. Please, because your house didn't burn down. Everybody I know, their house burnt down. Just shut up. Shut up. Gavin Newsom, he's not even fixing the problem with his LA 2.0. Shut up, Gavin Newsom. It's Agenda 2030, and it's completely wrong what you're doing. And he's not putting anything through, and that's the problem. So, yeah, a lot of us have a problem with Gavin Newsom. Oh, and Trudeau, too, if you want to, like, do it. And as for tariffs, if you want to come at me with tariffs, here's what I'm going to say. If I go to your house and you charge me $5, then when I start to charge you $5, you shouldn't be a crying baby because you've been charging me, okay? So it's either reciprocal or it isn't. And if it's not balanced, then it's not reciprocation. And why should Americans be paying for everybody all over the place? I'm just asking. I really need to understand because I'm not the brightest one, but come on. Hi, Canada. I mean, I'm just asking. The bullet train. That psychopath, Jerry Brown. Yeah, he's a psychopath. You heard me right. Psycho. Psychopath. Hold on. I'm going to look up hantavirus and just basically see it. It's so funny. They ruin. Oh, hold on. Remove. Yeah. Okay. Bye, bitch. It's really unfortunate that people cause this kind of a problem when people try to speak out against what's going on. Like, it's super annoying. So annoying. I don't know what Trump is. He's orange man bad, right? He's in the government. What do you want me to say? I like him. I don't like him. I'm doing it right now as we're talking, but I had to look up hantavirus because I'm ADD, so I want to see what it says. My eyes are blurry. I mean, orange man bad, but he is doing good financially. Unless, of course, you want the Democrats stealing more money, aka Nancy Pelosi. And don't come for me. I live in Los Angeles. And if you're in Los Angeles and you see the amount of homeless people, drugs, fuckery that's going on with our money, well, Cuomo. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's vote Cuomo in. Yeah. The guy that was a crybaby online and lied about the ventilators. So Trump sent him more ventilators and they found them in the closet. Do you forget that? Do you forget the guy that won an Emmy for talking about the virus and the COVID? Why are you getting an Emmy? Like, look I'm all shiny. It's weird. Why are you getting an Emmy for that? I just need to understand that, because is it an act of fiction or are you reporting the news, which is essentially your job, you man bitch? So yeah, no, I don't miss Canadian winter. I don't. Okay, it's called hantavirus pulmonary syndrome is a rare infectious disease that begins with flu-like symptoms and then life-threatening lung and heart problems. Of course that happened to her. Of course. She's the one person in the desert with field mice that got it. Okay, sure. Because treatment options are limited, the best protection is to avoid contact with rodents. They died in my car. I had rodents that came out of the mountain on Mount Wilson, chewed the wiring in my car. I lost money on that car. I got rid of that car. 3 big rats died in my car. They could not find their way out. I drove around in the car. I had a rat jump in my back seat while I was driving. Horrifying. And that's what, it sounds like a ritual, exactly. And I did not get hantavirus. No, it happened. Oh my God, they oxygenated it for a month. Mercury Insurance would not total the car. And I literally walked in the car, opened the door and started sobbing. And John had driven me over there. He was across the street and he's like, I'll drive it. I'm like, nobody should be in this fucking car with the way it smells. So I went and got rid of it, but I had to fork money out of my own pocket to get rid of it. Like, I lost on that car, if you get what I'm saying. Totally. Oh no, they jump. But they couldn't get out once they got it. No, it really happened. It happened after P. Diddy, and I think it was a black magic thing. But I didn't get hantavirus, and I was driving around in the rat car. Like, my girlies at the aerial class will tell you, they went out in the parking lot, and they're like, whose fucking car stinks? And I'm like, I have dead rats in my car. There's rats in my car. And they were like, oh my God. And I was like, oh, right? Oh my God. Anyway, that's what happened. So I got it cleaned, opened the windows, drove to the car dealership, traded it in, took a really shitty deal for a new car, and then paid that car off as quickly as I could so that I didn't give more money to the car, because I had to take whatever they said. And I told them, you know how they do 12,000 miles a year or 10,000? I told them 12 and they still wrote 10 and I didn't check the contract because I just was like, I do know a lot about rats. They literally died in my car. They literally died in my car. It happens. Everybody in our neighborhood had cars. No, the smell, I walked down the street. I thought I was going to have a fucking nervous breakdown. Nervous breakdown, okay? Literally, it happened after P. Diddy. And then I got a rental car when they were fixing the car. You'll love this. So I was doing a video and working with clients, and I took my purse. So my purse that's in my house. And I took the wallet. It's like a little square purse inside of a purse. So I took that out. I went through it, checked that I had my makeup in it and stuff. Got into the rental car, okay? Got into the rental car. And I'm at the gas station and I'm on the phone and I open up my purse and there's cockroaches in it. I was like, oh my God, these fucking people are throwing fucking spells. And that's it. I don't have that around me. So, and it's a true story. And I know people online were like, Dad, she makes that up. I'm like, no, everybody knows what happened. Yeah, it was like literally happened. So, no, the front door wasn't open. Oh, you mean of their house? I don't know. Yeah, hold on. Somebody was in Palm Springs. I just saw this. Trying to get with my man. Just know I messaged some of my family members. Don't mess with me. Wait, I don't even know. With my man. Wait, what? I don't know what you're saying. No one cares, Smokey. Block Smokey. Yeah, them. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, no, that's what they did. They sent all of that at me. Like literally, they do spells like that. That's what they do. They send shit at you. That's a black magic thing, period. And if people, hi, Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Bobby. I sent you some stuff, Bobby, on the... Bobby doesn't think Gene Hackman died that way either, okay? Yeah, bath salts. That's what they're doing. They always come on here and they wreck shit, but you can't wreck me because, no, spells are legit. You can't wreck me or bother me or anything because I don't give a shit. I may say something to you, but I don't fucking care. I don't care. So who did the spell? So I'm assuming somebody with P. Diddy. It's when I went viral for predicting what happened to him 6 months prior to November, predicting November. So it was Kim Porter that gave me the information. She's dead. And then I did the video in June of 2023 and said he'd get busted in November. I think I said the 15th or the 16th, according to what she told me, meaning what I picked up from her. And after that, game was on because it would have been like January timeframe, maybe of early 2024 that happened because I bought my car in February. So it's been open. I mean, I've owned my car like a year and a couple of weeks. So there you go. You get off the pipe. So yeah, that's what they do. I don't know that there's any way to protect yourself. People throw shit and are in your energy field consistently, okay? Just consistently. I believe they're satanic. Yeah, what do you think throwing energy? You may think you're manipulating energy and you may go to a practitioner and say, I want a love spell, I want more money, I want to conjure up this. What do you think you're doing? You're manipulating energy. So when you manipulate energy, you're trying to control something. And that's not your place, like in a love spell, to control another person. If I don't want to love you, then don't do spells with me because it's going to break the energy eventually. That's kind of what happens. No rare, I know, right? I know, no hantavirus. Bobby, you remember the rat? I sent Bobby the picture of the rats in my car and she remembers. She absolutely remembers when that happened. And I didn't even get hantavirus. Now I threw out leather purses and shit. I literally threw out my purses that were worth a shit ton of money because I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no, I'm not. Yeah, you can't manipulate energy. You guys remember, and there's this lunatic online and she's like, that Sloan made up a story about rats. I'm like, shut the fuck up, I did not. But it was funny because I parked my car outside of the aerial class and it was so weird. Let me tell you what happened after that. So you can't stop somebody else doing something to you, but what you can do is not allow the energy to come into your body. So prayer, salt baths, higher vibrational music, nature to cleanse yourself, crystals, of which I've got a shit ton around my neck. You know, I've got them, I've got all, like, my whole concoction in there. And look what I got over here. Here's what I got. I have citrine. Look at this. It's called the Kundalini citrine. It's the way that it's faceted out of the mind. So it's the way that it comes down. And look at this, y'all. Oh, shit. Rachel got in some beautiful moldavite. Can you see? I'm trying to shine it on the light so you can see. Isn't that pretty? So I've had the moldavite. You see? Look. Right? Yeah, Gene Hackman, it had to do with his property. 100%. So they did something. Yeah, nature protects you. All kinds of things like that. That's what it does. I don't know that you can break a spell. What you can do is elevate your energy so it doesn't touch you, but things are going to touch you. So when you have real black magic practitioners, no one's really prepared for that. Here's what I don't do. Don't eat other people's food unless you know them. Obsidian right there. Don't eat other people's food unless you know them. Seriously. Black tourmaline, obsidian, shungite for your psychic types, selenite, amethyst, all kinds of things. But I did get genuine moldavite. You got to research it yourself. Yeah, I'm sure there's something. I got that it had to do with the property. And then whatever happened, then they had to take them out. There's no reason that those people died like that. Just shut the bleepity bleep up. Like, shush, stop. It's ridiculous. And stop with all the lying. First it was, the family's like, and it's a good thing because they're like, it's carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay, could be. That could be, but they said it wasn't. Then it's like, oh, well, you know, hantavirus. It's rats. The rats running through the house. And they happen to be poison rats. Of course. And the door was open. And the blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Estelle will no longer talk to you and stop trying to steal people's men. Oh, my God. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I don't know what to say. Hold on one sec, y'all. She's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Girl, stop with your nonsense. I'm a crybaby. Let me go on Sloan's page and be a bitch. I mean, wait, hold on. The rats or mice were not in the house. So where did the virus come from? They just went outside and caught it? I can't with these people. I don't believe anything anyone says. I don't believe it. I know things to be different. I don't believe it. I just don't. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I do not. Well, let me tell you a story about dogs. So I was at a dinner party for a very famous former pinup girl type from my childhood. We'll just put it that way. She's older than me. And she was writing a book, and it's not my place to tell her story, but she was writing a book, and she had dogs. And I'm not even going to say what kind of dogs. But before her husband took his own life, which he didn't, but before he did, okay, take his own life, which he didn't, after he dropped the kids at school, which he didn't, but prior to that, a few months, they were doing, no, I didn't know Jane Mansfield. She died before I was born. But anyway, no, they had dogs, and she heard screaming outside, and somebody had skinned her dog. She took the dog to the vets, and the vet said, this is not an accident. This didn't just happen. This is deliberate. Yeah, so the dog ended up dying. She tried to save the dog, and then the husband ended up taking his own life. So this happens all the time. Now, let me tell you another story. So the other night I was telling you the story about my friend who I can tell you now. She said, I can tell you. Joan Rivers, the Joan Rivers conversation when Joan was dead, and my friend Libra Lori, that's what I was talking about, who does not work as a psychic, but is a psychic, meaning she's psychic. That's who came to her. So anyway, that whole story was connected to her, right? Yeah, I know, right? Sounds like evil, but that's what it was. I'll tell you who it was after Bobby. Bobby will know who this is. But anyway, my friend that Joan Rivers went to and said, you know, I was murdered, like the day she died, a couple of hours after. So anyway, Lori and I always talk. So I'm driving yesterday and I think I'm going to the warehouse, and Lori's in, I'm not going to say which store. She's in our neighborhood, okay? So in our local grocery store, and there is a late, and I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, I've got to go mail this thing. Our post office wasn't open, blah, 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 blah. There's a power outage over there, la, la, la. We're talking, right? So I'm driving, she's in the store, and this lady, I hear her talking to a lady, and she's like, ma'am, your wallet's over there. He threw it over there. And I'm like listening, and she's like, Sloan, this guy stole this lady's wallet. And the guy tried to like push the woman out of the way. And Lori's like, don't you fucking touch her. I'm listening to this whole conversation as Lori's chasing this guy out of the store who's got this woman's wallet, but he tossed the wallet back. And then I'm listening to the woman tell Lori how grateful she was. And so that's like kind of what happened. I was on this phone call where this fucker he pickpocketed this woman in the vegetable aisle. Okay, in the vegetable aisle. And like she had her purse, and I guess it wasn't like a zipper purse at the top. It was like a clip, whatever, and it was open, and he just bumped into her. I heard her say that to Lori. Lori's like, how did you know he took something from you? And she goes, he bumped me, and then I figured it out. Anyway, he bumped her, put his hand in her purse, and took her wallet, and then he was walking, and little Lori's like, hey, 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 and I can hear her. And then there's men following her like the Pied Piper out the store. And she's chasing this fucking guy, and he ran off the store property. Yeah, but he threw the wallet back. No, seriously. And the lady thanked Lori for doing that because she didn't shut up. She literally went after him. She's a fucking bad bitch. Kudos to Lori. But I was like literally on the phone with her, and this crime is going down, and she's like, Sloan, I'm taking you with me. And she's running down the street after this guy, and she did get the lady. She said the lady was an older woman. She got the wallet back for her. Amazing. 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 That's Libra Lori. So anyway, I went through this whole thing with her on the phone, and I was like in the post office. I'm like, catch this fucker really loud. And of course, all the heads turn around. I'm like, yeah, it's me again, loudmouth over here. No, pure evil. It was, oh shit, I hadn't even gone to pick Meadow up for lunch yet. So it was like 1:20 in the afternoon, 1:30. I mean, it was like in the afternoon, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, who does that? Yeah, Libra Lori. So it was so, who does this? Like, if you're going to be a robber, how can someone become psychic? You're born psychic. So it's more about how can you trust your instincts and learn how to live with your intuition and see if your intuition develops into a stronger intuition and how your body energy works. Yeah, no, Lori, I'll talk about it in a minute. Lori was so amazing. I was like, oh my God. And I was laughing the whole time on the phone. I was like, this is fucked up. I'm like, I'm in the middle of this fucking whatever's going on. Yeah, it was before I picked up Meadow because I told her I have to go to the post office and mail this check, and then I'm going to get Meadow. So I hadn't even picked Meadow up. And then we went for lunch, and yeah, so that's what we did. And a shout out to Andro and his family for finding someone to finish my warehouse so I can get it open, and go watch Andro's interview with the police officer, Claudia, because you will love it. So go do that. What can we expect with the current transits? I don't know. We have an eclipse coming up. So, you know, I don't know. Is it good? Is it bad? It depends. So I went through a lot for my abilities to come full force, change mine. It does change your entire life. It does. Definitely. Who's the CEO of Mercury Insurance, right? Well, I'll tell you a little secret with that. I know, right? Luigi, what's this? Oh my God, the cat scared the shit out of me. She just jumped up and I was like kind of out of frame in my mind. I'll tell you a secret though. So I asked the garage I went to, thank you for that. I said, do you deal with Mercury Insurance, right? And they said, yes. I said, are you qualified to do the work with them? What I should have said is, does Mercury recommend you? And I didn't, so Mercury wouldn't pay. Okay? Yeah. I know. Lou wants my love. Guess what we're doing? We're crawling over here in the dark to get my water. Oh, it's dark, y'all. Look, water. I'm going back. There's my little kitchen. And here we are. Lou's like, mommy, stop it. There, we're back. We got water. I didn't even like leave the set. I took you with me. Anyway, so if you have an insurance claim, make sure you ask your insurance company, who do you recommend? What garage? Like if you're Mercury, who do you recommend? Because then they probably would have totaled the car, but they didn't. That was my mistake. Okay, look. There she is. There's all my equipment. You see, it's all weird. Lou, look. Lou. Anyway, you get the gist. She's just staring me down from the other side. She's staring me down. She's like this. Yeah, she's my little girl. She's so weird. She stares at me. Yeah, she's very sweet. But you know what? Sometimes I fall asleep on the couch because I don't let her in my bed because I'm allergic. So I can't have her on my pillow. So I go to sleep on the couch first, and then I shower and then go to bed. Sometimes she claws me on the couch if I try to leave. Like this. I'm like, wow. So I have to push her off. And if I do that, she comes running from the other direction and wombats me. That's what she does. She goes and jumps. She's like a wombat. That's what she does. Yeah, she's terribly naughty. See, she's coming back this way. Hi, Lou. She's super naughty. Now she's got her butt to me over here. She does. She wombats me from across the room. Yeah, I'll never put my cat down. Maybe put your cat down. What are you talking about? Where are you, you little asshole? Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole and say asshole shit like that. Why don't you put your fucking family member down, asshole? I mean, geez. Fucking stupid. What is wrong with everybody? What is wrong? I know. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. She's a beautiful savage. She's like her mommy, kind of. Watch John if he comes up here. Like that. Okay, so somebody was asking me something. Glamour magic. Okay. Glamour magic. Gene Hackman, it's with his property. I said it on day one. Literally on day one. I said it's something to do with the property and what they will and won't. I know they're all programmed. Exactly. It has to do with the property that they live on. So I don't know what the property is. I don't know how big it is. I don't understand any. Glamour magic. Okay, so if I am a demonic or just a person that eats the flesh and wants to be, I did say property from day one. That's what I heard. So if you want to be a celebrity and you're going to take the deal and you're going to do the bullshit and you're going to do the parties and eat the flesh, you know what I'm talking about. It might be your neighbor's flesh, that kind of shit. If you're going to do that, right? Well, what happens with that? I'm looking to see if the stupid Patreon worked. Okay. Now my computer's frozen. This is annoying. Ooh, Jenny does not want this out here. Okay. Come on. Okay. I can't get it to work right now. I have to shut it off. Okay, so glamour magic means I need you to find me attractive, so you will do what I say. Now, the Kardashians want to sell you garbage, mess with your heads, tell you to tell your kids to stick illegal shit up their ass to look like them, like they're the beauty standard, which if you look at them before their plastic surgery, they're average. I don't want to look like them. So it's fine, whatever, you know, you want to look like, but it's a mass hypnosis. But they're also cloaking their energy. So they are cloaking what they look like, okay? So that you don't see who they really are. So you're looking at the outside appearance. If I go poof and I sprinkle glitter all over you, or like out there, you only see the glitter. So they have to keep, Hackman's liver is missing? Of course it is. Because they got to make a protein shake with it. These people, I cannot. Why the hell do they keep sending these people? Okay, yeah. No, hold on. Okay. Bye. Anyway, I don't know what to say. But with the glamour magic, they do high-end occult magic. And the way that they move publicly. Now, I noticed it with Russell Brand in 2020 before Keithy died. I mark everything by before and after he died. And I'm sorry if it bugs people, but it's a true story. So in January, I went to see Russell Brand speak at the convention center in Los Angeles, or by LAX. Me and Anya went, actually. And so I went in and I sat down and I was listening to Russell, right? And I noticed, I was interested in what he was saying because he was a sex addict. He's been in the industry. He's all of these, Willie Brand. Anyway, he was there and he's very engaging. But I noticed what he was doing with his hands. He wasn't doing this. He was doing sigil magic work. Now, a sigil is like a coat of arms, but it is a hidden spell within. So it would be like a crest of arms where they hide the message and the intent and they draw a picture around it and they slap it on a jacket. So he was doing that while he was up there. I could see what he was doing. This is what I saw. So I was like, this is, yes, controlled opposition. I was like, this is really interesting. He also worked with a friend of mine. He helped her open one of her shelters and then disappeared. So, I mean, I'm aware of him from that time in his life, which was probably 2010, 08. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Russell Brand was like the Starbucks, the Sea Witch on Starbucks. Exactly. Russell Brand was indoctrinated into the business and was a sex addict. Okay, I know men, they like sex. Are they really addicts? That's what every man says to me. Is that really an addiction or... Anyway, Russell Brand, any man that's going in there, that's why they all seem gay. Because they have to be broken energetically through the sodomy ritual. I have been saying this for decades. It's not good enough just to rape you this way. They have to split and traumatize all the way down the chakra center. And that is what they're doing, okay? So that's what he does. Now, glamour magic, because sometimes if you look at people, I mean, the Kardashians look good now, but you could look that good too with the amount of plastic surgery they had. What I want to know and how I judge looks, which no one cares what I do, but I want to see what your natural bone structure is. You can't tell with these people because they don't have anything natural anymore. It's not left. And they were pretty average to begin with. Like they were no 8 out of 10. Maybe Kris Jenner was adequate, but you know, Bruce was good looking, but it's not even about being fake. I'm talking the way they came out of the womb. They're not the most attractive people. It's like butt her face. Butter face. Get it? Put a bag over it. Butt her face. Okay, that's a bad. Yeah, it's butt broken, but it's not exactly that way. It's an actual sex magic ritual in order to project spores into the top of the crown chakra in order to stop you from accessing your purpose so they can have control over you, okay? So that's part of the problem. That's part of what the issue is. So the glamour magic, in order for me, okay, let's just use this other example. Ted Bundy. So Ted Bundy was married and had, yes, he's probably not real anymore. Ted Bundy was married and had a wife. His wife was unaware of his extracurricular, psychotic, murdering serial killer habits, right? No, I mean, seriously, their faces are not, I don't, I mean, I'm not going to say it, but I really don't want to look like them. Sorry if you think I'm ugly. I don't care. I just don't want to look like them. But anyway, Ted Bundy. Now, if he were to walk in and you actually read his energy and were able to pick up his energy, if you read it, you would run. Okay? You would run like gone. So he has to do something to cover the prickly thorns that strike out from his evil entity that's around him, right? So there's issues with that. So how do you get somebody, thank you for that. How do you get somebody to think you're a good person, right? How do you get somebody to think you're a good person and beautiful? And then how do you raise the vibration? You create a hierarchy on an energetic level. You keep the cattle over here and you act as though you're something to obtain. That's a vibrational thing. And then they do occult magic through sexual means in order to raise their vibration. So they cloak themselves, but it's all very incestuous because a lot of glamour magic includes sexual black magic. So they have to use the power of the orgasm and allure, okay? So like if I am alluring, so that's what we're looking at them for, because we watch them walk around and go, oh my God, they're so beautiful. I don't, but anyway, that's what you do. And so that energy is contained in them, you see? So then they go out in public and that's what they, that's how they present themselves. And it's really interesting. I don't understand how sex. Well, because what is powerful in the earth, orgasm. Okay. So how do I, okay. So when you're having an orgasm, that is the height of your creative good feeling, right? That substance, what does that substance do? It creates children. So it can bring energy through. Do you see what I mean? It can bring energy through. So they use it to heighten the intention at the time of orgasm, to create energetic frequency in a different way. That's what they're doing. That's why I don't want anyone to touch me. I don't trust your ass. No, no, no. No, I don't trust you. I don't need, and I don't even want any, I never, don't even, I don't, no, 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 no. So then these people go out there, entertainers more so, and look what they do. They give themselves false idol worship by doing the Oscars, the Emmys, and they give themselves awards for themselves. It has nothing to do with talent. I'm telling you that. Not a damn thing. So it's just really strange, but they do it. And the glamour magic is wearing off. If you actually look at these people and put yourself in a position of equity or equality, because nobody's better and nobody's worse. So look at them from here. Not because Taylor Swift is Taylor fucking Swift and you have to defend her because, of course, you know her personally, right? Like, shut up. You don't know. I don't even defend the people I know personally unless I really want to be bothered defending you. Yeah, manifestation, because you make life. Exactly. That's why they use it. And they also cloak. So you will find glamour magicians around people whose energy they can siphon, whose energy they can twist, and who they can hide behind. They hide behind human being energy. They're not human. They're not human, okay? I know what I sound like, blah, blah, blah. They're not human. Yeah, Taylor Swift is also not, I mean, there's nothing about, I'm not going to pay for that. I don't want to pay anyway. I don't want to do it. Thank you for that. It's just, no, I don't like anyone. Listen to me, hear me clearly. There's not a single person, I've got itchy all of a sudden. There's not a single person in politics, in public, that I like. I'm not listening to you. You do not control me. I do not need to be distracted by that. I get to choose what I get to do in my own life. I have no thoughts on Elon Musk. I don't really know anything about him, and I don't really care. He's in a position of power and he's a billionaire. I don't give a fucking shit. It doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit me in this life. You got people talking about these idiots. Live your life. Focus on your shit. Focus on your shit, not their shit. Not their shit. Your shit. Focus on your shit. No, Russell Brand didn't die. Focus on, well, Taylor, yeah, she probably is. She's out there publicly. And they all flash the devil horns. They all make their signs. It's so fucking boring. They do the Baphomet, fucking chest pound. They do all of that. And do you know what I'm really sick of hearing? Here comes the microphone, y'all, because I got it. Whoever sent me this, I love you so much. It's like my favorite thing. I wake up in the morning like this and I'm like, hey, Tallulah, mommy's up. It's food time. No, I don't. That would be psychotic. Anyway, somebody sent me this. I wish you would stand. I love this. They do the Hitler salute. They do the, this. They do all the like this. And I'm not going to do it at you, but they point their hand in the direction because the energy is coming through that. So they do it. They sit there like this, like on, hi, my hands just happen to go like this because I got no other way to sit. They stick their hand. I see it all. I'm around people who do that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you do. You're free to do you, boo, but don't come on my space because I will fuck you up. Let's see. Do you like Candace Owens? She's out there publicly. She's climbed the ladder. I'm assuming that she's one of them too. She jumped on the bandwagon for every single person that's been out here for decades saying it. So why suddenly did she change? And I'm glad it's being spoken about, so whatever, but, I trust nobody. And you don't have to trust me. I trust nobody. I'm sorry. And I'm not celebrating Women's Day. I don't need to be told to celebrate women. I'm not a fucking idiot, I'm not an idiot. I can't. I just can't. I don't trust them. As soon as they say something, I'm like, I don't trust you. I do not trust you. I do not believe you. I don't care who's in office. I ask God what it is I'm supposed to do and what path I need to be on. All of these other people over here are not my concern. Has nothing to do with me because they're playing games. Obviously, Gene Hackman, they're playing games. Oh, it was this way. It was that way. People who watch the Oscars and the Emmys, what's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? These are people that make millions of dollars and donate nothing to fires in Hawaii. Nothing. Not one thing, okay? Okay, you're going. They donate money. I mean, they don't donate any money, right? They don't do anything like that. And then they give themselves awards. And then they buy themselves stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It costs at least, I'm going to say $5,000 to $75,000 to buy that. That's what they do. That's what they do. And we're supposed to go, oh my God. Yeah. Yes, queen. I want to dress like, I don't want to dress like your dumbass. I don't want to be like you. I don't want to do what you do. I don't want to listen to you, Julia Roberts, tell me how wonderful that Anthony murderer Nazi Fauci is. I don't need you to wake up and be on my damn TV with your propaganda. You should have been bitch slapped for telling lies to people with children, right? What's that? Ew. No. So absolutely not. Like, you've got to really research who you choose to resonate with and who you don't. And it's fine. Keep in mind too, because I get a lot of flack from people who are like, well, you're around a lot of those people. Of course I am. I'm in Hollywood. But let's look at it this way. God puts his on a chessboard where theirs are. So every time one of theirs comes, one of his comes to checkmate. So every time I'm around somebody who does that, I'm equally strong, equally confident, and right there. So that they know that I pray to a different God than they pray to, and they can see it. And I can have a conversation with them. I know that they know that I know. Put it that way. And it's fine. That's fine. I don't have to leave my life because you choose to be a psychopath. So yeah. Probably the Galactic Federation is real. Is not Israel the country, but is REAL real. Yeah. No, you can't. Just because you're a fucking demon, I can stand next to you in the name of Jesus, amen. And you can do what you got to do, bitch, and I'll do what I'm going to do. And that is how I deal with things. But getting back to Mexico, the crematoriums and then the 9 students, and they were wherever they were found, outside of wherever. Anyway, again, missing hands, missing arms, missing feet. And then we get back to the little girl on the reservation, okay, missing her hands and her arms. So I'm on the way to the warehouse, and I'm talking to John, and I'm telling him to look up that little girl, right? I'm like, you need to look up that little girl because we got a problem. There's a problem here with this, right? And he's like, well, obviously this is a ritual. Here's what I'm going to say with this. They filmed them for snuff films. Yes, I'm saying that. Okay. And as I've said, I don't know if I said this to you or whoever, but I was introduced to the concept of snuff films as a 7-year-old. So my mother told me that people do this. Okay. And she had lived in 3 countries, my adopted mother. I was told that as a child. Watch out. People take children. I was in 2nd grade and I was fucking horrified. She was 100% accurate. So when they cut limbs off, there's people who like amputee. That's a kink. And so when they do that, there's people that get off on that. Okay, they get off on it. I don't care if you believe me or not. This is why they film it. This is why they sell it. And this is it. This is it. Yeah, no, she did describe it. No, I mean, I was a child and I knew that people did that. I knew that men fucked little girls. It took me till I was a teenager to learn that they really like little boys better because it produces a sodomy ritual. So that's what they do. But I knew that as a little girl, I literally was told, keep your legs shut, put shorts on under your dresses. I mean, as a small child, because that's what men do. So know that. Not all men, obviously, but I think there is a huge issue with this in our in our society. I'll repeat what I want so you can go away. It's adrenochrome and they don't like us. We are creative. They don't like us. Do you know what I'm saying? They do not like who we are. Now, the little girl that went missing from the reservation, Emily Pike, so she goes missing and nobody's questioning this group home lady. No, not all. It's not. There's a lot of men that they're not going to hurt children, but they will put their hands up your skirt and who invented letting little girls or boys sit on your uncle's lap? Don't fucking sit on anyone's lap. Sit on the couch beside them. Why are you sitting on their lap? What is that about? Oh, the snuff films are going on. They kill children on the black web too. They do, yeah, you put Carol, there you go. That's exactly it. Cover your kids up. Cover them up. You would be surprised at the lengths. I've had arguments. I've told you the stories of pedophiles that were in the neighborhood that I have literally stopped. The little girl in the change room at our pool and the neighbor's father, who the dad, who I knew when I first met him was a pedophile or liked to fuck kids, whatever. I had to go in there and say, what are you doing in here with her? And he's like, oh, I'm a friend of the family. I said, get out. Get out. And then I took her to her family. I told her, nobody looks at your bathing suit or comes in a change room. Her parents were out around the pool. It was a public pool. And he took her back there. I saw it and got up and got in his face and knocked on the door. I'm like, you do not need to be in here with her. You get out. And he was like, well, no, I'm friends with the family. I always take her to the bathroom. So I went and told the mother and they moved, okay, about 2 months later. So yeah, women and men will get you. That's exactly right. But you see, this father, so I watched a woman molest a 10-year-old boy in the pool, a friend of my son's. While they were at the pool, she was teaching him how to swim and caressing the backside of his butt, etc. I don't know that he understood what she was doing. And this is a true story. This is so weird. Oh my God. Anyway, she lived with the meth guy down the street, the guy that did meth down the street. And she was probably a victim of some psychosis and drugs. But anyway, I got in a fight with her at the pool, trying not to let the kid know. And I was like, don't do that. She was a woman. Anyway, she ended up jumping off the roof and taking her own life, to which I applauded, which was really mean. But when I see that shit happen, I go bananas. So I do speak up on I watch little kids. I watch little kids in stores. I watch little kids at meeting. If I see a little kid go with somebody that they weren't sitting at a table with, I'm there. I've walked into bathrooms. I'm nuts like that. I can't stand it. I'm crazy that way. I have a problem. So John's always like, do you really? I'm said, out of my way. So I'm like, out of my way. That's what we're doing. My kids are aware of it too. Because I told my boys, I said, you're a commodity. So yeah, I'd rather do it. Me and Anya walked in the bathroom on this guy and this girl. It did turn out to be, I think it was his daughter, but we walked in on them because I saw him take her to the bathroom. And I go to Anya, I go, let's go. And we did walk in. No, I'm not around. That's a nice try with that. Don't try to blame me for that. That's what's around people. That's your attitude is the reason that children get murdered, like Emily Pike, because you want to be judgy and say you're around it, which is throwing the blame at me as if it's my fault. I don't touch kids like that. That is not my fault. The world is like that. So you have to keep your eyes open and stop blaming people who take care of business instead of being a coward like you and putting your head in your lap because your daddy fucked you, okay? So shut up with that comment. Don't say shit like that. That's a huge problem in our society. People do not want to stand up for shit, and people like you turn around and gaslight them and twist it like it's their fault. Like, I'm in Los Angeles. Have you seen fucking Los Angeles? Have you seen Los Angeles? It's happening everywhere. People shit on our streets, even in Beverly Hills, okay? So that's a fact. I'm not anywhere. I live in a big city. You have to watch your children. And you are crazy if you think it's who the parents are around. No. No. It's only ever the perpetrator's fault. It's only ever the perpetrator's fault. Celebrity kids are incested in their family. That's part of their religion. Part of their religion is incestuous. That drives me crazy. Let's see. Do you think I don't know what you just asked me, but probably, yeah. It happens to 3 out of every 3 girls and every 4 boys or something. And I actually think it happens to boys more. I noticed I wanted boys because I thought they wouldn't get raped. And when I noticed the way that men look at boys, it was worse for me. I started to have a panic attack because I realized that boys are the real target. Men don't even like girls. They like little boys. And I'm being serious. I mean, they'll molest a girl, but they want the boys. I realized that when I had 2 little kids that were boys. I'm like, oh, hell no. It's so common. It has nothing to do with the person who gets around it. It's just there. And if you have a modicum of IQ, NAMBLA, exactly. If you have a modicum of IQ, then you are aware of it. Here's the problem. Yeah, I know, right? It's terrible. It's terrible. I think you said Marcella JB up there. Marcella JB. It is. So if you're at all minutely aware of anything, then you're aware of it, okay? This planet, thank you for the super chat. No, Hasselhoff's wife didn't commit suicide. I can't. She changed her bank account and her will allegedly a couple of weeks before she suddenly committed suicide, because everybody in their 60s decides to take their own life. That's right. She's been depressed for her entire life, and now there you go. She decided to do it. Aw, Jesus. Yes, suicided them, another word for murder. They're synthetic. It's just terrible what goes on. It's terrible what goes on. And how many people, like the person that comment, like Chris Cornell, like Chester. No, I did those videos in the beginning and I got death threats and then my son ended up dead. That's what happened. Yeah, you have to, or drownings, or red scarf death, wildfires in the Hamptons. Oh, okay. I know it's global warming. I know. Oh, shut up. Okay, so little Emily Pike, what do you think happened to her? What do you think happened to that little girl? It's a ritual of some kind, I guarantee. But here's the thing. They will get caught. I heard that very distinctly. I felt Emily's energy, and she is actually, it's interesting. She's harmonious after her passing. So she is with her people, and they have sheltered. The way that I saw her, she was turned inward. So they've sheltered her from seeing what happened to her. So she was actually pulled out, and her physical body was here, but her soul body was away from what happened. So she wasn't really connected. So when you're looking at the fear factor of that type of thing, she was covered. So I think they probably medicated her and she was not in her body. She was cloaked on the other side and molded into the people that love her. That's how I see it. So I see their huge light of circle, and then she's like this. So she's turned and her physical is here. I will also tell you with Emily Pike that there is somebody that befriended her who set her up. This is disgusting. She's 14, and I don't care if you are being raped and sodomized at your fucking home by your parents, and your parents tell you, go get that kid. You best not do it. Be like Steven Stainer and turn your family in after they raped and molested you, kidnapped you, and then they bring another little boy in. Turn them in. He didn't fight for himself, but he fought for the boy that the pedophiles brought in. So yeah, that's what I saw happening. She's in her familiar group, but there's a lot of stuff what they're doing. It has to do with the energy around where she was, the group home, whoever the woman is, and I'm just seeing her, but she kind of is a stout woman. I was going to say handsome woman, but I'm joking. She's not. It's not a thing to joke about. She's a stout woman. So she's very like kind of stout, and she had something to do with it. She may be somebody who comes to the group home and talks like this to the group home. She tells the story, but she's stout all around here. They use the kids for a number of things, and it's very bad. And it's not just that group home. They're trying to take, what I'm hearing is this little Emily is going to get legislation changed. That's what I'm hearing to say. That's not going to back down. So she's a catalyst for legislation to change in that area. It has something to do with the tribal people. There's also somebody in authority that knows what went on, but not only will she get justice, I'm telling you that, she will, well, the people will get caught. I don't know that that's justice, but the people will get caught, and she will, Emily Pike, and the people will get caught, but she will change the legislation. I'm seeing that right now. She's actually on the other side, and when I see her, she's not aware of what's going on with her. She's with, like, I can't even explain it. They folded her right in like this, and her energy goes that way. We are back here, or the earth is back here. And she is unable to see what's going on right now. So that will change. as stuff goes, but don't let her name out of your mouth. Keep speaking her name because she will change legislation. I am seeing it. I also know, no, her spirit's not stuck. They took her, they took her as she was, and they kept her for a few days. It's really terrible. It was really fun. They fed her too. I wonder what they'll find in her stomach. I don't know if that's a thing in the autopsy, but they fed her and acted like she was their friend. And they talked to her. They just didn't like scare her, but they kind of slinked on in and talked to her like she was their friend. And it cocooning her. Yes, 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 dog mom. That's what I'm trying to say. I see it like that. And the trickery is horrific, but the whole time she's eating, she was a little bit hyperactive. She's shaking and she's shaking. And then I think they did drug her because she's unaware. So whatever they're doing to her, she's unaware. Okay. Like she's not there. And then she's out of the physical. So she's completely out of it, which is protection. It's God's protection. Okay. From her. The legislation will, she's going to start, and this is what I'm hearing right now for some reason, a 24-year time frame to correct the damage done to where she was taken from. So that reservation or whatever they consider that area, I don't know how to word it correctly, so forgive me. They will change it within the next 24 years because the land has been bound. The people have been bound. The people have been sold out. Her family is also partially under a particular mindset. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about that right now. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about that. But Emily was both a scapegoat and a warrior, and she was a fun little spirit. Okay, so I don't know what her birthday is. I have to look that up. Let me look that up because I want to say she has a little Sag energy. So she's like really fun, and she doesn't like to, she wanted to adventure. She wanted to adventure, and it's really quite interesting because they befriended her. It's a family that befriended her. That's how they got her out there. What she was craving was the connection to somebody's family. Is she Sag? She might be Sag rising. Let's see. And keep the fuck in mind, she's 14. So when I hear adult men, and you fucking know who you are, I'm talking to somebody out here. When I hear adult men say, she probably ran away for a boyfriend. I don't care if she did run away for a boyfriend or anybody. She's 14. You need to protect her. She doesn't know what May 16th. Okay. So yeah, she's got something in Sag though. She's really got an energy that is free, and she saw things differently. Very psychic at the same time. And her words, I don't know, she's written something on top of it. So her words, her mouth, her name will go for the next 24 years. We're not done. Legislation is changing, and that will be within like 3-4 years from right now because of what they find out about what's going on with this case. She's a opener for that. That's what she is. Yeah, that's what she is. So she is okay right now, which is a weird fucking thing to say, but she's covered from seeing what's going on. She will step into her power. She will step into her power. And her power is the work on the other side, because they're showing, this is really weird. They're showing me a badge, but it's a different kind of a badge. And she will then go in, I'm going to say something really weird, so just forgive me for this. She will go into some kind of work in a dimensional level that is like that of a person who tracks and follows and corrects and balances energy. So she is working on the other side. That is no excuse for anybody on this side to fucking kill her. This has to be stopped, and we can't stop it, but the energy of this planet has to be risen in order to stop this kind of thing. It is so offensive to take a child. I cannot describe to you. I don't care if you're some fucking shady ass guy school teacher who thinks you're going to hook up with a 14-year-old. You will get murdered if you do that. Like, it's going to come. The justice is going to come. She already told me that. That they already know. I think they know. I think they know. And it's not who you think, but it is people that pretended to be a family. And they do film this. I want you to keep this in mind. Every single little kid that you see, they film. They murder them, they film them. But see, you know what you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say something really weird. I don't know who the family is other than it's her family. And I don't know the genetic structure, but I have a feeling she may belong to a lineage line or a genetic family that she was not aware of. And it's the energy of that lineage that is also being targeted. Yeah, got milk, adrenochrome. So it's so bad that we allow this. And it's amazing to me that people think where you move, it won't happen. Because it happens in rich private schools. It happens in Beverly Hills. Listen to Paris Hilton being sent to the camp. It happens in high-end families. It happens in trailer parks. It happens in hotels. It happens in apartments. It happens in houses. It happens in private school. It happens in public school. It happens when you're not in school. It happens on the subway. Happens at your sports game. Happens at your skating rink. Happens all the time. People got to get in people's faces, and it's like absolutely unacceptable. It is so unacceptable. I don't even know what to say. It is so wrong. This little girl, though, is connected to a bigger energy, and it has something to do with that area being bound. So they figured out, I believe the native people must have a different thread of energy, and they want to take that energy from them. What happens in religions and churches and cults, Scientology and all of that. It happens in, it's also really interesting because, like I said the other night, the more pornography that people watch, they get bored because it's like so like you can do anything. You can watch anything. So you want to watch this, you can Google it and find it, or wherever people find it. So the next thing then becomes watching pedophilia. And the next thing is like watching, it's weird. They want to normalize pedophilia. It's really fucking weird. And people got to stand up and say something. Do not listen to the government. Do not listen to the government at all. It happens everywhere, in every city, in every place, every color, everything. It happens. Okay. But Emily is connected to a shift in consciousness. That is not why this happened, but since it did happen, that's what they opened up. That's what they got for doing their little shit. So they got somebody that they thought was not going to fight them, not come back on them, not do anything. And it actually shifted the potential for their business in the future. And she is the one that's leading it. So fuck them, because that's what's going to happen. She was 14. 14. She was a baby. And I don't care if she went to go meet a boy because she wanted to make out with him or wear shorts, or I don't want to hear it. She's 14. What did you do at 14, or were you perfect? Yeah, I don't want to hear it. And they never fucking bring up these little Native American, Native Canadian, Aboriginal, people of color. They never bring it up. It's like we're supposed to ignore that. And to me, they're children. So when my kids were little and children were having issues of all colors but white came into my house. There were some white too, but of every color was welcome in our house. And every little kid, you can come in the house. We don't care. You can come in the house. So until we realize that children, it happens at family gatherings, it happens everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's so annoying. I just can't stand it for this little girl. Yeah, she was sacrificed. No, she was sacrificed, but she was set up and led to believe that she was going to have the kind of connection she wanted to have. Absolutely sacrificed, 100%. That fucking woman, what's her name? Daybell woman, Lori Daybell. What a pile of shit that woman is. Stop saying fucking Keith Morrison's name. And Keith, do you know what happened? Listen, you bitch. Why are they even at that station giving her an interview? That should not be on TV. That should not be on TV. She murdered her daughter, who she probably tortured. No, she's not crazy. Lenore, that's the problem. We call them crazy. It's intentional. There aren't crazy people. What there are is demonic entities that love and thrive off of chaos. And we go, they're crazy. Too much of this is happening. No, no, no. It's not crazy. It's demonic. Appearing crazy. But it's not a one-off is what I'm saying. Yeah, she's calculated. It was intentional. What man marries her and starts killing? Yes, they have a type. Like, what? And you killed your children. How dare you? How dare you? Those poor babies. They seem to hang around their grandma a lot. There's a grandma that they like, and I don't know if it's father or mother's side. It might be the mother's side, but they hang around a grandmother a lot, those two kids. It is demonic. It is demonic. People don't believe that. Human beings don't kill other human beings. This is different. And that Lori Daybell is religiously saturated from her fucking cult church. And I know, oh my God, lady. Like, what? Don't blame it on mental illness. It's not mental illness. She appears to be what they describe as mentally ill, which is a spiritual affliction. Human beings don't do that. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's MK Ultra, and I wouldn't be surprised if whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, your friend to Cancer. I wouldn't be surprised, if we find out they come from that. I haven't looked into it much because as soon as you kill your children, I can't fucking stand you. I don't want to hear it because it upsets me. I just can't. She buried her children and went about her life like her children weren't dead. That sweet little boy and that 16-year-old, her little daughter, beautiful little daughter and little boy. And what the hell are you doing? And I cannot believe she hasn't been taken out in prison. And then there's Mom Nancy Grace. Oh my God. I crack up. I'm listening to her while I'm driving and I'm like, oh, she's relentless. I really appreciate that about her. But here's the thing with Nancy Grace. Can somebody please help her with her makeup? And I'm not being mean, but it takes she's pretty credible, but it takes away a little bit. I don't know what's happened, but her eyebrows start like here and they're just like this. I don't know why she's attached to that. I love Nancy Grace, but I have a problem with her. Go look at the latest with those eyebrows, and I just want to stipple them a little bit out farther. I'm not a makeup person, though, but I just have a real desire to do that. And I know it's not about looks because she's a very intelligent woman, but I feel the need to, I just feel the need. I can't, I'm sorry. I feel the need. But she does go after that little bitch, Casey Anthony. Okay? She goes after that little bitch. No, they're not crooked. They are crooked, but they start like right here and they arch up and they're black. Like, like your eyebrows are supposed to be like this. I mean, I don't know why they're supposed to be like that, but it just seems it brings balance to your face. So like, the shape of your eye right there, like we could at least try that. That's all. That's it. We could do this and this and just try to stencil it in maybe. Like I could help. No, I'm serious. I saw it. I sent Bobby a text and I'm like, what do you see? And she texts me back. And I'm like, where's her makeup artist? Like, why are they letting her on air like that? And I'm not critiquing her appearance, just the way the eyebrows look. Because let's see, her makeup isn't aging. Yeah, well, you have to, I don't know what to say. You have to, okay, I just have to take this off. I got a headache from it. You literally have to, I don't know. There's stencils for that. No, they're not serious. They're like 1940s, but they're back here. So it cuts the length of her pretty eyes. You know what I'm saying? it cuts the length of her eyes, so it's upsetting to me when I look at her because I'm like, yes, yes, I know, but where's her makeup artist? I just want to know where the television makeup artist lady is. Um, that's all I want to know. That's it. And I want to help her because I think her message is very important. Eyebrows assist in facial expressions, but when they're up like that, that's not assisting. Maybe she can't grow them, and I understand that, but like, okay, shut up, Sloan. I just noticed it. But she does go after Casey Anthony, who's I will say this about Casey Anthony. It's interesting that she chose chlorophyll form, whichever one it is, to knock her baby out. I used to have a friend that gave her kid Benadryl. I couldn't talk to her. But I do believe that there's childhood trauma with her ongoing. They keep like throwing at it that she's promiscuous and she's this and she's that, which she is, but why is she that? And of course, her father is connected to the police, aka military, right? So there's that. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my God, y'all. That's it, That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I'm going to try to upload this video onto Patreon tonight. She overplucks her eyebrows. Well, yeah, that's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Okay, here's what I'm going to say with this, okay? Patreon, I'm uploading the video. So when I get it uploaded onto Patreon, you can be a member over there and watch it because it'll be up 3 days before I put it onto YouTube. So you're going to get firsthand content over there. This is how I'm trying to do it. Obviously, the video disappeared from somewhere, so I don't know what to say about that. But that's it. My Patreon is at Sloan Bella. And I'm not telling you which video it is. Nice try. Nice try. My TikTok, I need help with my TikTok because they stole my TikTok and they will not give it back to me, even though it's my name. So I am at official Sloan Bella. I do not DM you. I do not tell you I have a message for you. I do not do any of that. I don't care to reach out to you. I don't want to reach out to you. I will not reach out to you. I'm not going to reach out to you. I don't care. So I noticed those eyebrows the other day, right? My email is on my website. When I open my calendar is when you can book a reading. And I can't answer all the emails. And I know people are pissed off at me. I am so busy. I also wanted to, as is everybody else, I also wanted to thank you. You have to just Google Patreon and I guess put my name in. You also, I want to thank you guys for praying for Johnny. No, they didn't reinstate my account. I opened up another account. It's got 7,500 followers, not almost 500,000 followers, which my old one did. But anyway, so I'm starting to put stuff on there. I'm gonna have to build it back. They're a real bunch of fucking assholes over there, though. Anyway, that's just the way that is. But I wanted to thank you all for the prayers for Johnny. We don't know, I say we, the family, and it's not my place to say anything, but the family has nothing to report. Nothing's changed, kind of. So we're just waiting for him to heal. He's had several circumstances go on and we're waiting for him to heal. It was a bad car accident. So I am praying that he becomes his old person. That little brother, even though he's older, that I sometimes wanted to beat the shit out of. And him, me. Sloan, don't say that. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah, my friend who's like a little brother, even though he's an older brother. So I hope but I'm pretty sure it's a good 6 months before. I don't even know what to say. It might be 6, 7. It's probably going to be a whole year of healing. So yes, my Patreon is under my name. I'm trying to get all social medias, Rumble, Patreon, YouTube, all of that. So yeah, thank you guys. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload on Patreon first so they get the content first and then it comes here. So I'm trying to configure all this. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And Johnny's family appreciates all the prayers. Johnny appreciates them. He can hear them. Oh, turn your clocks back tonight. My email is on my website. My website is my name, sloanbella.com. The only way you can pay me for a reading is through my website. My booking calendar is not open right now. I will write a post on here when it is. That's what I will do. I am still finishing the prior readings. So that's what happens. Yeah. So she probably doesn't want the makeup artist to change them. I probably shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, I just can't with that. But anyway, spring forward, y'all. We're losing an hour. Oh my God. Okay, we're losing an hour. Okay, bye, you guys. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.